Welcome to Data Buckets. In this video, you'll learn how to build a core advertising insight that breaks down performance by ad format and ad placement, so you can spot what's working, what's wasting impressions, and where to scale. It surfaces the key metrics: impressions, revenue, CTR, eCPM, and more, so you can analyze and compare how each ad type performs in its specific context. With one view, you can compare performance across formats such as interstitial, rewarded, and native. Identify the placements that truly monetize: booster, revive, splash, and more. Diagnose unusual CTR spikes or drops by format or by placement. These data points empower UA and monetization teams to optimize ad distribution, eliminate low-yield surfaces, and scale underutilized golden opportunities. Inside the insight, you'll see the Query Builder, a multi-step workspace where we assemble the query step by step. In Step 0, select the user group you want to analyze. Choose the audience scope that fits your use case, such as all new users or a specific segment. For this demo, we'll choose new users. Promote time range to a variable. Select Set New Variable and name it Time Range. Any changes to time range at the top will automatically flow through all steps. Now, set the time range from July 7th to July 9th, the window where our data is available. Select User ID as the user identifier for this dataset. Add a filter. Event name equals first open. This guarantees we're looking at new users within the selected time range. Optionally, add filters like country, app version, or A/B test variant, and set each one as a variable. With variables in place, you can switch values on the fly to get results for any segment you need, without rebuilding the query. Add a funnel step to create Step 1. You can also create it by duplicating Step 0, then add one extra filter. Include user ID in Step 0, new users. This ensures Step 1 is calculated only for the audience defined in Step 0. In Step 1, change the event filter to event name equals session start. Compute active users by selecting count distinct on user ID and alias the metric as active users. Clone Step 1 to create Step 2. In Step 2, change the event filter to event name equal ad revenue, or the equivalent in your schema. Compute total ad rev by selecting sum on the event's revenue value field, for example, event data.value in demo dataset, and alias the metric as total ad rev. Clone Step 2 to create Step 3. In Step 3, calculate the click count with a breakdown by format and placement. Change the event filter to event name equals add click. Add two group by fields to segment the results by both the ad type and its serving location. Select event data.addy_format and alias it as add_format, and select event data.position and alias it as add_placement, so the table compares performance by format and placement in one view. Select count on event name, or count rows, and alias the metric as click count. Clone Step 3 to create Step 4. In Step 4, calculate overall ad metrics broken down by ad format and ad placement. Change the event filter to event name equals ad revenue, or your schema's equivalent such as ad show or ad impression, to compute impressions. Keep the two group by fields from Step 3, ad format, ad placement. Replace the metric. Change count event name from click count to total MP. Compute ad rev by summing the revenue value field, event data, dot value in the demo dataset, and aliasing the metric as addRev. Add the previously computed metrics into the final step. Bring active users from Step 1 into Step 4. In Step 4, click the More Options menu. Choose Add Previous Column. Select Step 1. Choose Active Users. Set the alias to Active Users. Repeat for the other metrics. Add Total addRev from Step 2 and click Count from Step 3 the same way, keeping their aliases as Total addRev and click Count. Now that we have all required inputs, let's create a function to compute a metric. First, we'll calculate average revenue per user. Click the More Options menu and choose Add Function. In the function editor, enter the formula. add_rev/active_users. Set the alias to average revenue per user. Average impressions per user. In the function editor, enter total.imp/active_users. Set the alias to average impact per user. Revenue %, share of total. In the function editor, enter 100 times ad revenue divided by total ad revenue. Set the alias to rev %. eCPM in the function editor, enter 1000 times ad rev divided by total imp. Set the alias to eCPM CTR. In the function editor, enter 100 times click count divided by total IMP. Set the alias to CTR. Clone Step 3 to create Step 4. Click, Run, and wait a few seconds for results. Here's our data table, matching the view you saw at the start. We've just built 7 ad metrics broken down by ad format and ad placement in 5 simple query steps. Hide any unnecessary columns to keep the table focused. Apply conditional colors to highlight key metrics: total impression, ad revenue per user, ad impression per user, rev %, eCPM CTR for faster scanning. To wrap up, each step represents a clear analytical action: selecting the dataset, choosing fields, applying aggregations, adding filters, and parameterizing with variables. Using multi-steps, you can chain these actions to connect stages of logic, expand your analytical scope, and tackle more complex questions. With a creative, flexible approach to the query builder, you'll be able to answer virtually any question from UA, product, game design, or monetization teams, quickly, consistently, and at the level of detail the business needs. Start building your first insight today, and we're here to support you whenever you need.